this memo has been shared thousands of times on Twitter and on Facebook, and overwhelmingly a lot of the reaction is that people are upset. So let's go over this memo. The memo is dated September 5th, and it came from Mayor Benzon's office, and in it says, all purchases made by any booster club operating at any Kenner recreation facility for wearing apparel, shoes, athletic equipment, and or any athletic product must be approved by the Director of Parks and Recreation or his designee. Under no circumstances will any Nike product or any product with the Nike logo be purchased for use or delivery at any City of Kenner recreation facility. Now, it's unclear what led up to the memo, but it came out shortly after the Nike ad that features Colin Kaepernick, the first NFL player to kneel before the anthem as a part of a protest against police brutality. We've been trying to reach the mayor, and we were able to speak with Bob Ross, the city's public information officer. He told us earlier that the mayor has declined to comment, but Councilmember Gregory Carroll with the city says officials have been inundated with calls from constituents and tell us officials are planning to meet with the mayor tomorrow. However, Carroll is arranging to meet with him tonight and discuss rescinding this directive.
Perception is reality, and people perceive things as they see. Had this come out a year ago and it was based on finances or why we wouldn't do it, or based on something, it would be easier to digest. But because it came out right at the cusp of this, it is something that needs to be addressed.
Now, it's unclear what legal authority the mayor has to do this, but that is something Councilmember Carroll says he will be looking into.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit you with a video. Now, this video right here comes out of Louisiana. Big shout out to all my people in Louisiana, whether it's Lafayette, Lake Charles, New Orleans, Shreveport, Monroe, Ruston, Pineville, Alexandria, all over the damn Louisiana, all over what we call that boot over here. And I can't forget Baton Rouge. But anyway, this story right here comes out of Kenner. And those of you who's from that area, you know exactly what Kenner is. Now, it's not so shocking as a story coming out of Kenner, because there's all kinds of crazy stories come out of Kenner. But the fact that this mayor, yes, the mayor, not the damn school teacher, not a damn sanitation worker, not the bus driver, but the damn mayor decides to ban Nike from public playgrounds. How in the hell can you ban Nike? Nike done been around since been around. What is going on in this damn country, and why are people failing to understand the significance and the reason why Colin Kaepernick kneeled in the first place? He kneeled not to protest the flag, not to protest the anthem. It was never about the anthem, the national anthem, or the flag. It was about what? Police brutality. Some kind of way along the way through this twisted timeline we call life, they misconstrued his message and the mission also, and they made it seem like that this guy and other NFL players that was in cahoots with him and basically supporting him was kneeling to protest against the flag, to protest against American, to be anti-American. But that's not the case. So let me tell you right now, even though I don't like getting into these politics and stuff, because you can weigh them on your Libra scale any kind of way you want to, you still won't get a good balance. Depends on how you see it. It's all about your perception. But don't lose focus of the real point of why the man knelt in the first place. Not to protest the flag, not to say that he's not American, because he's American to the bone, but the fact that it was against police brutality. Like, we have to do something, you know, even though he just kneeled. And this is what the difference is. See, a lot of people don't understand. We live in a total different time. We don't have leaders like the Martin Luther Kings, the MLKs. We don't have leaders like the Malcolm X's. We don't have leaders like the Fred Hamptons, the Bobby Seals, the Huey Newtons, or the Khalid Muhammad's, stuff like that. We have what we have called like a microwave type leader, a manufacturer type leader. Because let me explain myself before you all get mad or thrown out. Like, what is he talking about? This is what I'm trying to explain. You take a person like Khalid Muhammad, for those who know Khalid Muhammad, Malcolm X, Fred Hampton, those type of people who really spoke out and really got out there. Then you take somebody that's a professional athlete, which is an entertainer, who basically just kneel. It's totally different. It's totally different. Now, true, he speak out against police brutality, but you cannot compare the two. But this is what they have given us in the replace of the Malcolms, the Muhammads, the Martins that's not here no more. We have what we call these paper leaders, if you will, and that's what they really are. No offense to Colin, matter of fact, big shout out to Colin, but you must understand the difference. These guys are not like leaders of the past, and for my elders out there, much respect to you all know exactly what I'm talking about. You have people like Malcolm who would get in your face and your grill and break it down, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't about no kneel, it was about action. But at the same time, they replaced the action with just kneeling, and you still can't even kneel without it being a problem. So what you just want the people to do, just shut up and don't say nothing? Now, I support my my troop. My dad was a vet. But at the same time, I support my country. I support my troops. I love America just like I love anybody else because this is where I'm from. But at the same time, the story done got twisted up. They try to make this guy, Colin, seem like he's anti-American. And for those you know who really know Colin's background, Colin was raised by Caucasian family, by a white family. He was raised by a white family, so it's no way to be prejudiced. But you have certain people trying to paint that picture to you all who don't really know the story and show you all, well, this guy is talking about white people, or he's talking about this. How can he do that when he was raised by white people? Let's just be honest. A lot of people don't even say that. I'm gonna read a snippet from this story and I'm gonna give my opinion. Surely as we go. A Louisiana mayor banned Nike from public playgrounds. If you somehow missed it, Nike has tapped former football player Colin Kaepernick as the face of his 30th anniversary Just Do It campaign. And you have people all on Twitter, social media, burning they damn Nikes. Do you think I'm finna burn any damn thing? I wouldn't give a damn right now if Samsung came out and said to hell with all men in America. You think I'm gonna go out there and burn my damn phone? Hell no. Guess what? I'm gonna keep my damn phone. I just won't support it no more. But I'm not finna go burn my damn stuff just because how somebody twist these damn slogans and these campaigns up. If that's the case, man, we in bad shape when you got other people making, you know what I'm saying, putting stuff out there, then you react to it. That's all it is. You just reacting. You're not thinking. Now, Kaepernick was the first player to publicly take a knee during the national anthem to protest police brutality, not to protest the national anthem, not to protest police themselves, but to protest police killing unarmed black men. And it's true that they do kill other races of people, but that's not the point. The point is that's the message that he was conveying, because a lot of times the story go unreported and unsolved, and then you have all kind of instances, just like the situation in Dallas, like I spoke of earlier, where you have a cop who goes into allegedly the wrong apartment, tells the guy to freeze, hold up, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and all kinds of arguments happen, but he's inside his apartment in his underwear or whatnot. It kills him because he wouldn't comply. So that's the stuff that he's protesting, not protesting Caucasians, not protesting the national anthem. No, protesting police brutality, just like you would too if there was somebody in your family getting gunned down. Wouldn't you want somebody to protest? And all kinds of people hit me up from Mexicans, from Caucasians. You even have some damn Chinese speak on this, speak on that. That's why you see the different videos. It's not just to sit up here and put black people in a positive light and the rest of the world in a negative light. No, it's shine bright, it's shine evenly, it's shine with balance on my part. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you do good, you get rewarded with good. If it's bad, it's bad. It's no in between with me. Now, to protest police brutality, which conservatives claim is an insult to veterans in an anthem, and it's not. It's not. You have to. You have to do something. You can't be heard. You won't hear your voice, and then won't take it serious. But at the same time, people say, "Well, it's an NFL game." Well, why are they required to do this in the NFL? In the other sports, they're not even required. Remember, they just started doing this when the Army supported the NFL and gave them a lot of money. That's how they was recruiting people. Remember, you'll see these especially on Sunday mornings in the Monday Night Football, you'll see a lot of Army's commercials and stuff. Take heed. It's the reason why they have all those commercials on there and stuff, because they was paying the NFL to endorse them. You know what I'm saying? They was basically paying these people. So when you see these commercials, you never know, it might click in somebody's mind. Oh, I want to go join the Army and stuff like that. So that's the real reason why. It's because the Army, the government, was sponsoring the NFL with these campaigns and stuff, and it was like a slap in their face. So it's really on their end, but it don't have anything to do with basically the national anthem or protesting against white people. It's not. They done twisted this whole story like they twist everything else and made it about racism when it's not. It's about treating people equally. It's sad that you have the people who's crying out for help saying treat us right, and then you have other people saying no, it's because of this, it's because of that. That's just like if you tell somebody you hungry and they come back and bring you some water. Like, you want some food, but they bring you water. That's what goes on. I mean, is it that hard to see? Naturally, because conservatives can't seem to grasp the fact that Kaepernick was peacefully protesting for the fair treatment of black people in this country, rather than disrespecting the flag they've gotten their Nike shorts in a bunch over the campaign, even going so far as to destroy their own already purchased gear as a protest. Now, who does that, man? This goes to show you can easily control a society of people with this tube right here. And not talking about YouTube, but with the television, social media, anything. You feel me? You can sit out there and say anything, and people gonna react to it. Now, what would happen if something major happened and they said this or said that? You have people out here losing their mind, jumping off of buildings. Now, a Louisiana mayor has banned Nike products from children's sports and playgrounds. Out of all damn states, it had to be damn Louisiana. I mean, come on, don't y'all got enough shit to worry about as it is, instead of worrying about some damn Nike stuff? I mean, let's just be for real. We done had worse stuff happen. We done had owners of the company come out with all kinds of charges levied against them. Ain't nobody never protested against their clothes, but at the same time, Nike decided to put Colin Kaepernick as the face of his 30th anniversary, and all hell break loose. I mean, let's just be honest. Mayor E. Ben Zahn III of Kenner, Louisiana, sound like somebody who don't give a damn about a Nick to a Cap or a Colin, has banned the purchase of Nike products by any club, by any damn club, which uses recreation facilities offered by the city, which means your ass go up in a public park, you can't do it. You go up in these schools, can't do it. Anything dealing with the public, you can't do it. Colleges, can't do it. In your own backyard, you better be in your own backyard. You better have a wooden fence up. Not one of them little metal steel fence where you can see through. No, you better be wood. Now, the New Orleans Advocate published a mayor's statement which reads, under no circumstances will any Nike products or any product with the Nike logo be purchased for use or delivery at any city of Kenner recreation facility. And let me tell you something, that ain't gonna stop Nike at Bank Road. Nike stock done rose 30%. Now, a city councilman, Gregory Carroll, wrote on his Facebook page that he was not informed of the mayor's decision and that he is strongly opposed to the Nike ban, saying it is in direct contradiction of what I stand for and what the city of Kenner should stand for, which is very true. Many residents are also speaking out against the ban, which would disproportionately affect children sports teams, because you have certain children's sports teams sponsored by Nike or Adidas or Reebok or whatever, Puma, whoever. Now, on Monday, Khan defended his ban of the purchase of Nike products. He claims that he is in support of Nike's message of inclusion and encouragement for everyone to be their best and dream big. So what's the problem then? So you encourage that, but at the same time, you missing the whole point of why Colin took the knee anyway. And like I said, this is no offense. I mean, this is no intended thing to take up for Colin or anything like that. And I don't mean no offense when I say this, but at the same time, it's like people overlook the message. Like, the real reason why he's doing this, it's not because of the flag, like I said 1,000 times. It's not because of Caucasian, because he was raised by a Caucasian family, foster family. It is the point of police brutality, which goes unchecked every damn day. Let's just be honest. And the sad thing about it, it's not like the rest of the country do not know that. It's not like the rest of the world do not know that. You know damn well if you got people in Germany knows about the hardships goes on in this country and the truth that they always try to sweep up under the rug. You don't think the citizens here themselves know about it? So, I mean, you damned if you do, damned if you don't. But ain't that something like the bully trying to tell the person, the victim, that don't try to ask for help because nobody's going to hear you, or you deserve this, or something else, instead of worrying about the problem. You're bullying me, you're harassing me, you're killing me, something got to stop. But that he was compelled to make his decision because he thinks the ad is a political campaign. It's a political campaign, right? Really? Now, my decision is only to protect taxpayer dollars from being used in a political campaign. This is what you call a classic case of what we call, damn, I can't think of it. Yeah, that bullshit. He says in a statement posted to the New Orleans Advocate, this is obviously false, considering the ad does not take a political stance at all. It actually follows the brand's messaging, which it has used for years. Exactly. But people have one thing that they always do is, what's that, Trey? They take what you say and twist it around to benefit them and mold it and shape it into what the hell they want it to be. That's just like you can tell somebody, look, there go a cat right there. Look at that cat. That cat scratching that damn tree. And then they'll take what you said, turn around, and man, look at that dog. That dog around there pissing on that tree. It's strange how they take what you say and twist it and make it sound totally different. That's what the media does. Welcome to America, like Childish Gambino said. Actually, this type of decision may not even fall in Khan's jurisdiction, according to the New Orleans-based business and media attorney Scott Steinberg. He wrote on Twitter that he doesn't think the mayor can instruct private groups on where to buy uniforms. And how could he? If that's the case, welcome to future martial law, if you will, because you're gonna have to be dressing up just like these school children. Your kids you see in the school with all these different shoes on, but have on the same damn outfits, these uniforms. That's how they're gonna have us. The moment they start telling us you can wear this here, you can wear that there. Watch, it's a trickle down effect. They'll start with that, well, you can't wear Nike. Then they'll start with saying, well, you can't wear shoes. Then they'll start saying, well, you can't wear damn dresses. Then they'll start saying, well, you can't wear t-shirts. And all of a sudden, you somewhere standing in a damn wool suit with a paper bag wrapped around you as a belt. I mean, let's just be for real. Y'all think it's a game, but I'm making a point to show you that if we let these people start scripting, I mean, you're scripting everything away from us anyway. And now you want to script from us how we dress. You know, some people might just like Nike. They don't even give a damn about Colin Kaepernick or the police brutality situation. Let's just be honest. It may sound harsh, but that's just the reality of the fact. Some people just don't give a damn. Some people just don't care regardless. You know what I'm saying? Some people just all for themselves. And you have every right to be if that's how you choose to live your life. But for those of us who have love and sympathy for our fellow man, you know, we should be able to come to some kind of conclusion or agreement to show the rest of the world, and especially us, like, look, this is not right. We need to change these policies. But as long as we keep making up excuses and trying to sweep the shit under the rug and avoid the real issue that's going on, it'll never get solved. Just like this has been going on long and long and long and long. It's just a prolonged thing. Now, especially since his decision was because of a viewpoint of a company express, and not because the products threaten the safety of city residents in any way. He's mad at the perspective, the projectile, the viewpoint of the company trying to send out when what they have in Colin face on there. See, the point is, the main problem is that the face, he wouldn't have said nothing if it was Andre Agassi, if it was John McEnroe, if it was LeBron James, somebody. But due to the fact that it's Colin Kaepernick, and you know, through the thing with Colin, they'll use that as an excuse to ban the Nike products because he on that black stuff. And that's just the damn truth about it. Let's just tell the truth for once. Anyway, let me know what you all think about this video. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel and definitely share the video. And one thing I want to say, and I want to end on this note right here, regardless of what color you are, love yourself. But at the same time, we cannot sit up here and say to each other that police brutality does not exist. We cannot sit up here and say that certain people are affected more by police brutality than other demographics of people, because you can look at the statistics and see that. You can look and see that people are disproportionately affected in certain areas, mainly low-income areas where you have less people that can represent you, or people don't have money to get lawyers. People don't have time to go to the courthouse and fight these bad charges or these crooked polices. But at the same time, that's why we need good cops on the force, because if we had good cops on the force that's really good and really protect and serve, they would police the bad cops and get them out. So how in the hell can you have bad cops when it's a cop job, so allegedly his job and duty is to protect the people? That sounds like a contradiction to me, an oxymoron. Anyway, you all have a blessed day. Watch your back out here because it's crazy time. But at the same time, I hope you all get the point of the video. It's not about hate, but about education, and just let people know that it's not about a black and white thing. It's about a human thing. It's about treating each other right. And if you all don't see that, then you all have missed the whole point of us being down here together. Because if God intended, if the Most High intended, and y'all need to understand this, if the Most High intended for us to be down here by ourselves, it would be one race of people here on one planet, one race of people on another planet. No, we are here for a reason, and it's up to you individually to see what that reason is. But trust me, we are here for a reason. I mean, either we're going to get along or we're going to have to get it on. Either way it go, you will end up self-destructing and killing ourselves. So, hey, that's just the truth. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day. I'm out.